Hello everyone. Today, we will be delving into the process of recording sales. Sales can be divided into two main categories, cash sales and credit sales. Cash sales occur when a customer purchases items and immediately pays for them. On the other hand, credit sales happen when a customer buys items but does not pay for them right away, with an agreement to pay at a later time. In this lesson, we will demonstrate how to record cash sales. Now, let's move on to our example scenario. According to the information provided, as of January 5, 2024, Zumna Technology Limited successfully sold a number of mobile phones. These sales included 20 units of the Samsung Galaxy S20, priced at $1,000 each, 10 units of the iPhone 11 at $1,300 each, 10 units of the Infinix Note 10 at $250 each, and 30 units of the Tecno Spark 7 at $200 each. To document these specific details, locate the Receipts option on the top left side of your software interface. Click on it and then select the option to create new receipts. Clicking on the New Receipt button will open a receipt form that requires you to enter certain information. Firstly, you will need to indicate the date of the sale. In our scenario, navigate through the calendar and select January 5, 2024. As for the receipt number, you can either enter a number of your choice or simply check the box provided. Checking the box informs the software to assign sequential numbers to your receipts. Since this is the first receipt, we expect the software to assign it the number 1. Proceed to the next field, labeled Paid By. Here, you should input the name of the customer who purchased the phone. Since our model question did not provide the customer's name, we will leave this field blank for now. Next, specify where the payment from your customer is being received. If the customer paid directly into our FNB bank account, select FNB as the payment destination. Our question does not mention how this payment was received, so this information is not provided. Since he has money readily available, let's opt for the cash account. To select an item from our inventory, choose Samsung Galaxy S20 in the item column and enter 20 in the quantity column to represent the number of iPhone 11 phones sold. Then, enter the selling price per phone, which in this case is $1,000. It is important to fill in the description section, such as cash sales, for this transaction. Take a moment to review your inputs before clicking the Create button to save the information. To record the sales of iPhone 11, locate the Receipts option on the left side of the software interface and then click on a New Receipt button. Since the model question did not provide the customer's name, we will leave it blank for now. Next, you need to specify where the payment from the customer will be deposited. As the question does not mention how the payment was received, we will assume that the customer paid in cash at the shop. Therefore, select the cash account. To select an item from our inventory, choose iPhone 11 in the item column and input 10 in the quantity column to represent the number of iPhone 11 phones sold. The price of each mobile phone, which is $1,300 in our situation, should always be included in the description. For this particular transaction, we can specify it as a cash sale. On January 5, 2024, the transaction took place, and we will input this date in the designated field. To ensure the software assigns an automatic number to this receipt, we will check the corresponding checkbox. The software will assign the number 2 to this receipt since it is the second one we are issuing. Please take a moment to review your entries before clicking the Create button to save. To record the sale of an Infinix Note 10, navigate to the Receipts option on the left side of your software interface and then click on a New Receipt button. The name of the customer was not mentioned in our original inquiry, so we will leave it blank for now. Next, you need to indicate where the payment from your customer was received. Unfortunately, our question did not provide information on how this payment was received. We will assume that the customer paid in cash at the shop. Therefore, select the cash account. In order to select an item for purchase, navigate to the item column and choose Infinix Note 10. Enter the quantity as 10, representing the number of Infinix Note 10 phones being sold. Proceed to input the selling price per phone, which is 250 in this case. Remember to provide a description, such as cash sales, for this transaction. The date of this transaction is January 5, 2024, so input this information in the designated field. To generate an automatic receipt number, check the corresponding checkbox. As this is the third receipt being issued, the software will assign it the number 3. Take a moment to review your entries before clicking the Create button to save. To record sales of Tecno Spark 7, locate the Receipts option on the left side of your software interface and then click on a New Receipt button. Since the customer's name was not mentioned in the model question, leave this field blank for now. Next, indicate the appropriate destination for the payment received from your customer. Payment has been received. We will assume that the customer made a cash payment in person, so we will select the cash account. To record the sale of our product, choose Tecno Spark 7 in the item column and enter 30 in the quantity column, representing the number of Tecno Spark 7 phones sold. Then, enter the selling price per phone, which in this case is 200. Remember to always provide a description for the transaction, such as cash sales. This transaction occurred on January 5, 2024, which we will input in the date field. To have the software automatically assign a receipt number, we will check the corresponding checkbox. Since this is the fourth receipt we are issuing, the software will assign the number 4 to this receipt. Take a moment to review your entries before clicking the Create button to save them. It is crucial to carefully verify the accuracy of the information you entered. To do this, go to the Receipts tab and select it. You have the option to view the sales figures for individual brands of mobile phones, as well as the combined sales total for all brands. In the next lesson we are going to explore various reports related to revenue, cost of sales, profit and inventory reports.